Well, I picked the new truck up yesterday, and this morning I've had to go to Bourne. I got here at 7:30. It's now 9 o'clock. There's another Arctic's got to go in front of me. I'm going to be here for some time. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to walk you around the lorry. So this is Eloise, the new truck. Down the number plate, really. E-double-L-E. Ellie. I used to know a girl called Ellie. She was cool. So, one of my daughter's mates. Right, so here we are in the truck. Pop in here. Upsy daisies. There we go. So, for a start, we are now on air. Which means I've got this thing here. I've got to figure all this stuff out for myself. So we get this little thing here. Alpha Foxtrot Tea Kettle Barbecue. And when the truck is running, you press that button there. Thing goes green. And then you get up and down buttons and stop. And I presume the others are memory. Not sure what the other bits do. I'll work that one out. Put that back in space. Shut the door. So we're on this sort of. It's not a day cab. It's not a night cab. It's kind of a converter cab. So as of before, these seats here, this one and that one flick forward. And when they flick forward, you undo this bit, and the bed folds down. Down relatively easy. We have a night heater, which is up. I presume it just works. I haven't tried it. Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't tried it yet. I presume it works. I might give that a go in a minute. But what's more interesting, we're in a Euro 6 now, is all the switches that I haven't had before. So, starting with the drive bit, coming down here, standard, there's your handbrake in a ridiculous position back where your arm is. Don't know what that is. This presumably is your standard 5-wheel that you only ever use 3. So you've got neutral, drive slowly, reverse slowly. That one and that one you don't really need because you've got a pedal. This presumably, I've never used this either. That puts it between manual and automatic, and you go between manual and automatic and you go up and down the gears through that one. This bit here, still don't know what that does. I'm sure someone will tell me on the Q&A what that bit does. So that's that one. We've got the central locking on a key fob, which is nice, and it also means that now the passenger door. I seem to always have trucks where the passenger door doesn't open or needs a separate key. This one, press the button again, passenger door opens. And now because I'm a bit more flexible about my PPE, I don't always wear my steels unless I'm asked to. I've now got my steels sitting in there, which means if they ask me to, I can press the button on the key fob, jump in the passenger seat, and quickly put my steels on. Right, so what's more important than the fun bit, what we got over here. I just googled this stuff. I can't remember what it is now. TC, traction. That's traction control. That's if you're on slippy surfaces, you know, on sort of building site stuff like that, you can employ the traction control. This, I believe, is don't know what to do with parking. Not sure. That's the tail lift isolator. So that means that'll stop the tail lift coming on and off, presumably. I mean, we've got a red isolator key in it anyway, but that is presumably to turn the tail lift off from the inside of the cab, so they can't operate the tail lift. The main dash, we have now got, there's your set with your heat, there's your where you want it to blow, which doesn't work, by the way, of course, because when you put it onto the feet bit, it still comes out of here. It's raving hot as well. There's your temperature, there's either coming fresh from inside or recycled from the cab, and of course, aircon, which doesn't work because the battery's on. Right, let's go on the main dashboard. This is your reversing, your beepers. Do you want beepers or just hazards? We want beepers. This is to lock and unlock it. Yeah, you can hear by the noise that works. That's hill start. So if you want to you need assisted hill start, you can click on that and it gives you assisted hill start. That's to do with the DPF filter. Best just not to touch that one, really. That's to do with your instrument panels, and you can turn it up and down how bright you want it. That's hazards. This thing's here, that is to do with your emergency braking. We've got a camera up there, look. And this is so that if you're coming against a stationary object, or it thinks that there's objects up ahead, something flashes up on the main dash in front of me and the steering wheel. There, red. That tells you to put the brakes on. If you don't put the brakes on, it can put the brakes on for you. This is lane drifting. You can turn that off. and that's to do with the camera as well, which means I've had it a couple of times. I have had it a couple of times this morning. I thought it was to do with me Bluetooth on my radio detuning in, but it means that if it thinks you're straying out of a lane, it makes a rumbling noise on the wheels like you're going over a rumble strip, and it just sort of goes brrr. If you indicate when you put it out the lane, it disables it, because otherwise it would go brrr every time you decide to overtake something, and that would be irritating. And for this one here, don't know what that does. It looks like if you're add something if you're turning left. Once again, I'm sure the mob on the Q&A will let me know. And then, so the main thing, we've got steering different. Now on the steering wheel, we've got up and down volume for the stereo. Up and that's changed the channels and presumably changed the track if you can on the radio. That's your answer and don't answer telephone. So that's that side of things. And on this side, we have got this is the up and down on the cruise control. Up the speed, down the speed. This one here is a limiter. You turn it off, and that one there is exhaust brake. And I've got to get the phone, so that's the new truck. Take care, take money.